Systems are go. About 90 seconds to launch destination.
Mind you, we swore an oath of loyalty, but we are still senators. It's not more speeches in the Senate that will change the world. Rome is dying.
My legions are mustering as swiftly as possible. General Gaius, Julius Caesar, enough!
Senators, welcome back to episode 18 of my Stellaris Roman Empire campaign. In the last episode, we improved and upgraded our military technologies, finalized the building of our smaller fleet, and waged war on the Norilga swarm. We also defeated them in a large pitched battle, destroying about 10% of their fleet, while they now have retreated and are presumably recovering. And the war is ongoing. In fact, we're very much just at the beginning of it, so we're not going to waste any time here and pretty much just continue where we left off. The only things worth catching up on are the fact that I've done my typical thing of going through some planets, just reordering some of the buildings that we need to do or change to just improve the economy, sort out the unemployment and stuff like that, as well as I also looked up the Gigastructural engineering mods to see exactly what kind of megastructures that we can build. So I didn't look too deep into it. I've just seen that we can get the Stellar Particle Accelerator. So I had to look at what's required to do it and what it actually produces. So it basically gives you 150 physics research when it's done, and it costs you 10,000 alloys. So I'm not sure it's really like that good to really warrant doing, but it's the only one we can do right now, so we'll probably start working towards it until we maybe get something else, and then I'll look up what other things they do. They basically have this big Google Doc of like what they all do. It doesn't actually tell you, unless I'm missing it, maybe you guys can let me know in the comments, but it doesn't seem to tell you in game like what it does. Like I don't see anywhere, you know, what it actually does until you like build it. So that's why I had to go look that one up. But yeah, so it only has to be built around some sort of other star, nothing too crazy. It's a fairly small one. It can be actually deconstructed for a refund cost as well, which isn't too bad. So it could just be like a nice little thing we start off with to get us even more physics tech. I mean, I feel like my technology is insanely fast anyway, but I mean, that would really ramp it up if we got that done. It would cost, again, 10,000 alloys built in 2 stages. Costs a bunch of energy to get going as well when you're starting it off. I didn't realize, but holy crap, my economy is good. What the hell? 226 energy? Alright, let's stop selling the food, even though we... Actually, sure, just keep selling it then, I guess. Why not? Oh, okay, I accidentally hit remove. But that's fine. Yeah, 17. We're going to hit the max food soon. That's all good. Wow, I didn't realize how good it is. We need to be making way more consumer goods, though. Cicero needs to grow. Really what we need more of is specialized goods so we can improve things. We'll get there. Alright, so we're just going to continue the war like I said. So right now we've left off in the Ilya system. We have half of our fleet there, the bigger half I would say, and then the small little bit of the corvettes they're heading back right now to go get fixed up. The Tyrene are just chilling a little bit behind, so all looking good so far. And for those wondering about the votes and things, I'll get to that next episode. I do 3 recordings, queue it all up for the patrons and for the Twitch subscribers to get early on Sundays, release them throughout the week, and then go through all the feedback and answer everything I can and catch up on Saturdays, which is when I record these. Alright, is that good? I think it was good. Alright, let's go. Now, are these guys healed? Are they... no, they're not. They've taken some damage, but they could probably keep pushing for a little while longer into the Ambicia system. And it's just business as usual in the Empire while this is ongoing. Empress Appia, the 3rd Caesar, is going to be goddamn deified after this, I would say. What a rule. I mean, she did have more time, though. She's been in power for a very long time. She started off with the economic planetary reforms, removing all the tile blockers and things like that. In fact, we should really get back on that. Because there's still a few to go. Claim costs reduced. Diplomatic weight. I'm gonna go with diplomatic weight. I'll go with admin cap. I'm so indecisive. Wouldn't be my playthrough if I wasn't, though. And what about this? This is all good? Yep, we have the next thing coming up, which is what we want. Currently, the Senate is in recess. Looks like this will easily come up next. So the Kosher Trade League are still, like, diplomatically... Their diplomatic weight is still ahead of ours. God, I feel like I was just about to do something I forgot. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's keep going. We'll speed up time as well. Oh yeah, let's check. One other thing I want to do now is let's move civilian ships up here. So now I'm going to order my outliner. I know people use tiny outliner. I actually just kind of personally don't like it. But I think in this case I might need it. But it's ordered now from planets to military fleets, and then we see civilian ships and then shipyards and stuff, because we don't really need to see any of that. The armies are following as well. Queso Tadius still alive, still readying the armies for planetary invasions. And what's going to actually end up happening, I think, which I didn't talk about before, is the pops on these planets are going to die because they're hive mind. So they're just going to be wiped out over time. So it'll be interesting whether or not we decide... We don't have to keep the planets. They could just let them die off and then just colonize them at a later date when we're ready to. Or we could look for pops that might be within our empire that are suitable. You know, we have some Alpine preference pops, although they are just slaves. You can't colonize with slaves, but we'll take the planet with an army, then move the slaves in, then the others will be purged away. And then, I don't know, maybe throw in one human just to see if he can handle it to rule over them, or something like that. That's a possibility. I'll have to think about it. We didn't really think about that or discuss it in any form. I've got the Stellaris classic music on for this war. Troll fleets are doing their thing. How is the trade? Pretty good. Colonia Pacifica, which is the route that still goes all the way out this way. Where's Colonia Pacifica? Let's double check on that. Oh, sorry. It's all the way down here. I'm an idiot. I was like, that planet's called Augusta up there. So Colonia Pacifica, yeah, so I guess this has a pretty long route before it can get back. And it seems like Barnard Star, again, for whatever reason, just has a lot of trouble. I think it's because just a high value amount of trade passes through it, because it goes from Tiberium to Sol as well as takes in the trade from the south. So Barnard Star just has a lot. So maybe, just maybe, we'll add some extra Pompey ships to this particular fleet. This is Patrol 2. And they already have piracy suppression on, so maybe that will kind of help them out. See if we notice a difference. Another... Oh my god, this is quick. I did not expect it so soon. In fact, it might be too soon. Let's see if we can turn around. I'm going to be a little bit of a scaredy cat, I think. And see if I can get away. I don't know, it might be too late. They're coming right for me. We might just have to get involved. I think so. Like, we've got enough. It's just that our hulls are damaged. You know, our hulls on these ships are at 74%. Oh, it's armor, not hulls. That's not too bad. Our hulls are 10% damaged. Okay, then we might be fine. Let's go. Let's watch this slow. I'm just going to slow this one down. I really want to see what happens point defense-wise. I've got missiles and point defense. So do they, though. So I'm just kind of curious to see how many of these missiles really make it across. It's so cool. Some of them do make it through. Not really, though, actually. They're still getting zapped even before they hit ships. It's kind of cool to see that. Now, you could obviously just check, I think, and be like... You could check on... Well, I can see the individual hit ratios of my actual weapons. I don't think I can see that for them. But I can certainly see what's done the damage. And you'd expect nukes and things to damage shields, right? So, let's just double check. Shield penetration, 100% hull damage, so... Oh, so they go straight through shields, maybe. It says penetration rather than shield damage. So it should just be straight up hull damage, then. Yeah, well, either way, you know, they're barely touching us right now. I'm not a good stats reader, as you may have figured out by now. Hovering over this actually does nothing. I don't know why I've been hovering over it, expecting to see some sort of breakdown, but it's not giving me anything. Gives me a breakdown of my own stuff. That's the damage output, yeah, but the damage received doesn't seem to show, but it'll show, I think, a bit more in detail when we see the combat log. Right, it seems like, yeah, no problem. Keep it up on normal speed. They do have just like a huge volume though, that's the scary thing. They might overwhelm our battleship. Because even when their numbers get this low, it's like still 62 corvettes, you know. Some of them have warped away and everything, but like still. Our strike craft seem to be doing well. Let's check that combat report. See if I can learn something. So total yeah, so here we go. Total damage to hull, armor, and shields. This is their output. So their nuclear missiles were 107% efficient, so we must not have really enough point defense. Or something might be wrong with our range, like a little bit. Our point defense, that's targets killed. Strike craft, so they killed 230 missiles. So they did take out quite a bit, just maybe not enough. It's kind of cool that it actually shows you that. I like that. Alright, cool. So what's this? Evasion, hit ratio, and total damage, the efficiencies. We're slightly more efficient than them overall. But yeah, no problems. We've won that battle. I think the battleship is really clinching it for us as well. Sealing the deal. Alright, let's go take the central system. We'll take out the starbase, and then we should be able to land on production cell, which is a very nice name for a planet. Right, looks like on Gruner. Oh no, this is Romulus. Yeah, I've renamed the worlds. We can maybe start getting our temple built and maybe even planetary shields. Is that possible? Not until we upgrade the colony. So yeah, for those interested, over at Romulus and Remus, of course, we have Romulus and Colonia Remus. If we can think of a cool name for this system, let me know. Something that represents the twin. They weren't twins, they were just brothers, right? Or were they? No, I can't remember. I feel like they were twins. But now I don't know. Doubting myself. My gut answer, who wants to be a millionaire, is definitely, final answer, they were twins. That's what I'm going with. We'll find out in the next episode. Alright, so some of the units are getting their reinforcements. That's all good. Yeah, one of our fleets is still heading back to the Trab system to get upgraded. Holy shit. Oh no, this must be where they're retreating to. Just like right over here. Or they're just sending wave after wave. No, this is them taking damage. Let's chase them. Yeah, let's follow. We still have good strength. And then we'll stop at maybe this starbase and see if we can heal there. I love seeing the strike craft, like they can't get back in, but it's kind of cool that they just fly alongside anyway. They seem like they're trying to get out of the way now. They are healing. You just see them healing as they move. I mentioned this before, and some people had some answers as to why they're doing that, but I wasn't satisfied with those answers. I'm just guessing it's something to do with the starbase here that's doing it for them. But I don't know what it would be. Like, it was the same as the Tyrene Republic. They're just like healing in their own space. And it's armor. It's not just shields. Before they get to their starbase. We've encountered an abandoned gateway. It's true, we've seen these around the place before, but here's one in the system. An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Ambicia system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts. Part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner would potentially be able to access any further functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. Yeah, it's basically like a man-made wormhole.
Research vessel engaged.
Research vessel engaged. What? Oh, how did I manage that? Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Damn. Is she gonna be okay? She's taking some damage. She better not go down. I'd be so annoyed if she died because I sent her into the system. I sent a scientist on the east side of the Norilga Swarm's empire into the system to get one of the things here. And I was like, oh yeah, because we're at war, we can just go in. But I totally forgot that even like the standard star bases do shoot stuff at you. So she's taking damage. I can't retreat her for 2 weeks. She's just going to take damage. She completely lost the armor on her ship. So we need to get her the F out of here before she dies. Alright, cool. I'll have to send her back in that way later. Alright, physics. What do we want? Survey speed, disruptors. Let's go with shield capacitors first. Although disruptors is cheaper, so yeah. Alright, we took the star base here. Looks like they're going to get away from us. I'm actually okay with that. We need to take a break. Our armor is shot. So just turn around, take a break, see if you can heal. I don't know if you can. And these guys are almost back to full strength as well. Their armor is now being healed at this star base. So they're going to lend a hand as well, which is nice. That fleet is going to move past me. We're going to have to engage it if that's what they want to do. Alright, let's go. They're again back to full strength that quick. Whereas our armor is now 50%. Pretty rough. It's like having a 50% debuff on you.
New technology discovered.
Crystal forged plating is kind of nice. Wow, rare crystals cultivation upgrades the crystal farmers to also produce rare crystals. That job seems insane, but okay. Getting crazy amounts of stuff out of it. What else we got? Man, there's so much in society research to figure out. Let's start getting some of these smaller ones that are like partially done. Well, I should really look at what else we have. Improved crystal shard thrower. No, let's just see. Yeah, let's get these small, quicker ones for now. All right, looks like we're beating them really easily now, even with our what do you call it? Debuff, so to speak, our damage. All right, these guys are ready to go. 3,000. Let's send them in, and they can start clearing out some of the smaller systems, just corvettes, and also give it a little bit of protection. Menatius has become more experienced, and he gained the stubborn trait. If anything, they're the ones that are stubborn. Leader experience gain has been reduced. God damn it. Alright, let's just get in under the star base. Let's see if we heal at all when it kind of gets its strength back. What was the combat report on that? We lost 4 corvettes and 1 destroyer. The raider ships are still going strong. And they lost 13. They're getting severely reduced now. That's for sure. And the war exhaustion is pretty good. We're only at not even at 30% yet. So yeah, it looks like our shields are going up, but not our armor. I think we need our own. Yeah, we need to take the planet here for this then to turn into a starbase of ours, and then we can give it a shipyard. Give it a shipyard of some sort. But the legions are on the way. Queso Tadius is on the job. We're gonna enter orbit. We're gonna check what they've got. No armies. Wow. Okay. 3 pops. I mean, there is basically nothing here. Must be a new one. It must be a new colony because it's on the very edges. There is debris around this area now, which our scientist who is here waiting for this kind of thing can go grab. Perfect stuff. And you know what? Stay on evasive. I just spotted. They do have some ships here. Last thing we'd want is them getting past us. There is a nice 1k starbase here, so we'll leave that there for now. Alright, good. This war is going swimmingly. And we've radically improved our administrative capacity because we got the upgrade. So on Augusta, this one is upgraded. We also built another one on Terra, I think. Something similar anyway. We built one somewhere. And that's gone up quite a lot. So now we have that room for grabbing systems and staying within our administrative capacity. Time project. Alright, cool. Now, we've got a lot of excess energy, which is great. But I'm going to talk to the Curator Order that are down here. Or what are they? They are the mutagens. So let's say hi. So we built up their opinion a little bit. I'm interested in strategic resources. What do you got? I'll give me 5 crystals for 50 energy per month, please. And that'll improve our opinion with them over time. 25 opinion modifier. How long does this last for? 120 months. Yeah, it's totally fine. We have way more energy than we need right now, so I just want to get the opinion going with them. Goodbye. Alright, and then I think what we can do eventually is build like some interesting starbase here when we get their opinion high enough. I think so anyway. Could probably do it already, but it's fine. This is where I'm planning on building the stellar particle thing. Stellar particle accelerator site. So 5,000 alloys. It's a big investment. And then to dismantle it, you get refunded 1,500 alloys. So you get about, I don't know, 10% back or 15% back because it costs 10,000 in total. That's just the first part. Oh, it does say what it produces. I'm totally blind. Produces 150 physics. It says it right there. But when I looked it up, it also does another thing. I can't remember what it is, but it's like a 25% modifier to some other thing. So maybe it doesn't tell me everything until it's built. I don't know. I can't believe I looked at that. I looked at that in between episodes and I was like, it doesn't tell me. And then I had to Google it. But maybe it does tell you. So sorry for being an idiot. Again. Alright, where are the legions? I'm waiting. Ah, the hull points are being repaired now that the station is getting back in order. Oh no, well it does have shipyards here, so I do think it's because of that. I could be wrong though, but I think it's because of that. We're going to grab that debris, not that we really need it. Excellent. How's things going in the Empire? Pretty good. How are things going in the galactic community? I don't know why there was a 2 on that. Senate floor. Senate's in session for a little while longer. This looks like it's going to go through next. I really wanted to.
New technology discovered.
Hoping this one's like 300 points behind. Not that I'd mind, but I really want this one to go in first. The Voss City States are the ones pushing it. In 2 weeks we'll find out. We got our disruptors. We could go with the next level. I want to keep getting the low-cost techs just to catch our tech up to the big rate. Hey, it looks like the Tyrene Republic are now advancing for me in the north, which is nice. So that's really cool, the way they're getting territory for me. It's worked out. I'm glad we didn't integrate them yet. Still haven't seen the results of that.
Another world.
New colony established. Colonial Ramus has been set up. And that means that Ramus is going to get the Naval life seeding. Just going to turn it into a Gaia world, making it habitable to us. Because, of course, these planets aren't normally really habitable for us. I suppose we'll have to deal with them. More slaves. Let's resettle them. Not that we need to, but I like putting them on Gaia and that other world we have. Rhea and Gaia. And then we can just like determine where our slave processing facilities go and stuff like that. So this is going to use one of those, slave processing. So output's increased. I also built a food processing facility. I queued it up at the beginning of the episode. So food from farmers here is increased by 15%. Of course, we're already making like tons of food here, so this is perfect. I think it'd be good on Gaia as well, but we don't have the room for it yet. There's some unemployment here. More food than we'll ever need, you know, really. But it's to prepare for the future. Ship build costs reduced by 10%. Ship build speed increased. Master ship rights. Yes. The ever-increasing scope of our shipbuilding program has led to the creation of highly skilled and efficient labor forces at our shipyards. Methods have continuously been refined, and the time it takes to go from hull plating to a completed starship is now shorter than ever before. Boom. I dare say we're even speeding up Unity now. I've been building temples on some of these smaller worlds. There's one there. And we're getting the Holo Temple tech as well, if I recall. Or we saw it. Gene modding. Did I ask you guys that yet? I don't think so. Admin cap yet again. Now let's continue getting the smaller techs that we haven't finished yet. Good. All good, all good, all good. Senate is now in session. Astral Studies Network went through. Everyone's pretty much in support of it, or they're just abstaining. Fair enough. This is great. And here's our other fleet coming up. 3k strength. And they can go start clearing some of these smaller areas around us. I wonder why they never took this. That is peculiar. There must be. I feel like there might be something in here. We'll find out soon, though. I think our ships are back to full strength, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm completely blind. Oh yeah, I am. I want it to be the other way around. Battleship will lead. Let's go this way. We'll follow out there and see what's happening. Okay, the legions are in place. Let's land the armies. This is instant colonization, I think. Armies are going to land. There's really no defenses. Just some hive mind drones. Look at all the debris. Man, how fast was that? Alright, just stay on that planet for now. So undesirables, they are being purged. We're doing our very first purging. Although I think it's more a case of they're dying off rather than we're killing them. But holy crap, look at the size of this world. 25 slot. Some of you may have been like, oh, hold on to your Naval thing, do it out here. But I mean, the colony was already been set up. We'll come back for this planet. You know, no one else is going to take it. We'll come back for it. Not going to move a pop onto it now. As far as I know, we don't have any species that are capable of living on savanna worlds. So about 20%. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty low. Like, we have continental and we have Arctic, it seems, mostly. So we'll have to leave it and come back when we kind of can convert it. Alright, so I'm just waiting to see what's going to be down here at Banagho. Looks like the Tyrenians are just up there kicking ass, which is amazing. Super happy to see them do that. Excellent. Alright, this is going very, very well. A little too well. No more news from the Site 1066-7 override. I wonder how the war shaped out or ended down here. Did it end? Still looks like it's ongoing. Oh god, they're inferior now as well. Attacker war exhaustion, defender war exhaustion. That's an offensive war for them, so yeah, they're winning. Holy crap, these guys have expanded like crazy. It probably just looks bigger than it is. Because of the far out systems that they're grabbing. That is an interesting looking one. Oh damn. A collapsar. It's a general term which is usually referring to cosmic objects arising from the gravitational collapse of massive bodies. Usually this happens during a supernova explosion when the star ends its evolution in a catastrophic explosion process. When the star... sorry, I'm an idiot. It flares up, releasing a huge amount of energy and leaving a nebula behind. Later, the remains can become condensed into and turn into a neutron star or a black hole. Gravitational and electromagnetic waves emitted by a dying star interfere with the operation of engines, and it makes it difficult for ships to disengage from battle. Alright, we're in this system. Apparently, nothing here. So let's just keep continuing. We're gonna head to Kunvi, which is their capital. We just need to make sure we don't like leave any area where they're just gonna get behind me. That would be really annoying. Trying to make sure that doesn't happen. And our construction ship can now get in there and start building like crazy behind us. We have shipyards here, so let's make a couple more. 2 construction ships to come out and start building. Excellent. And we are well within our limits of expanding as much as we want out this way. We'll have a very widely spreading empire. The entire north of the galaxy is going to be the Roman Empire.
New technology discovered.
Colonia Pacifica, a mining world, not doing anything. Senate House? Yeah. How's our scientist doing? So that's a level 6. Oh yeah, so she was over here. We wanted her to get that special project. We could come up here and get this one. Let's go this way. There we go. I don't think she does it any faster though, so it's not even really important that it's necessarily her. Oh, you know what she could do? There's an anomaly here, level 2. Let's get her to do that. It's only a small one, but a crashed object, so yeah, she can go on that. Technology done for the rare crystal thing, so it just gives us more from that current job that we already have. Strike cruisers are constantly there. Let's go for railguns though. Alright, nothing crazy. Just expansion as normal. We've actually come across primitives. Tebedorans. They are semi-mechanized. Interesting. They have a healing factor, sympathetic, conservationalist, and unruly. It's a pretty interesting one. They've replaced some of their some of their physiology with primitive forms of mechanization. Excuse me, I have to take a drink. This gives them increased adaptability in hostile environments, but they require frequent maintenance. It's going to give them more habitability and increased leader lifespan. It's kind of an interesting one for a primitive to have, but I guess it depends on the level of primitive that they are. Alright, off we go. We're heading to the Convi, the actual capital. The Tyrene Republic are there already, just crushing it. Alright, well it's time to get the armies off this planet and send them to Convi. Go this way, and then up. That's the capital. You take out the capital, cut off the head, and the body will die. Pretty much. Now we have our extra things now as well, so you can build those stations. And you can... Oh, we need to survey this area. Of course, I moved the wrong people around. Alright, he can survey, she can get that anomaly. There we go.
New technology discovered.
It's hard to even see which ones we own now, which ones we don't. So we haven't got this, but we haven't got the starbase. There must be a planet here as well. Yeah. But weirdly, there's no icon, but okay. So another assembly cell. This one has 16 pops on it, a lot more. And what kind of world is that? That is a ocean world, so we could live on that. We can just transfer a human to that planet. And they should be fine. Yeah, you know what? Let's get our smaller fleet. Yeah, they can go up and take this and then come back down. Let's do that. So that's, I didn't even watch it. It happened so fast, but we've taken their capital system, at least. We haven't got the planet yet, but it won't take very long. Actually, let's just check how many armies they have on the ground here. 4. Wow, really not seeing much of a fight being put up at this point. Alright, well, let's keep going along this trail all the way out to the edge, while our corvettes will get everything behind us. And that's going to be a complete decimation of the Norilga, essentially. Okay, let's get those point defenses, level 2. Nur Assembly was given association status by the Interstellar League. The Nur Assembly. Where are these guys? Did we read about them before? I feel like we didn't. The Podg. Let's have a read. If we did, apologies. I don't remember reading about them. They live on Gaia worlds. Oh, I think we did read about them. Yeah. I think so. Anyway, let me just catch it up. The Podg are an incredibly lazy and passive life form. Their near-perfect homeworld of Nur has fostered a sedentary lifestyle where the Podg can lay at rest, motionless, for decades on the shores of Nur, soaking in the sunlight. High activity can be observed during the summer months when the mating rituals occur and the feasting begins. During this time, many Podgs mate with the sole purpose of harvesting their own young, just so that they can experience the rich, sugary delicacy. It's a surprise to many that a structured society could even emerge out of such apathy towards progress, but it's less of a surprise that their system of government is based on providing welfare to make them make their life even easier for the masses. Yeah, I'm laughing at my own story. So what? I forgot about it, okay? Xenophile, pacifist, ecocentrist, pluralist, cooperative, and they are they do have the trait infanticidal, which means they do eat their own young. I think it severely harms their pop growth. It's just a kind of a cool species. They're perfect slaves, I guess. Because they just don't seem like they'd ever put up a fight. There they are. Food from jobs, 5%. I mean, there's nothing good about them, is there? No. Not really. There's 92 of them out there. You could do something. Anyways. I still have 2 empires to read. I know. I still haven't read them yet. Maybe we'll read them at the end of this episode. I kind of want to see the complete collapse of the Nrilga Swarm in one episode, if I could do it. Raya hasn't... Oh yeah, we moved all the pops here. I forgot about that. Gonna need to get these guys some amenities. Start commissioning a few more buildings on these planets. I think we're all good. Are we losing anything? No. Oh my god, we have so many rare crystals.
Discovered.
So many rare crystals. So where's our bureaucratic world? Augusta. So this just requires extra upkeep of crystals. And then just takes more... Yeah, it's just go mental with those. But it's going to take a while before we actually get them. We're going to have so much Empire Sprawl that we're pretty much sorted for a very long time with that, I think. Commerce Megaplexes. Ship upgrade costs are reduced. Let's go with this. This seems very smart. Big brain. Alright, so anyways... Another fleet has appeared. It is only 1,000 fleet power at this point. We are not seeing much in terms of resistance anymore. Now, I'm a little bit worried just that they might get behind me. Our fleet's up here right now. Just don't want them taking their stuff back. It's annoying. Can we catch them? They just moved here. I like to think so. We'll see. If not, we'll just redirect this. Corvette's having a hard time fighting the star bases, though. They're not really meant for it. They just take not a hard time. They just take a long time, really, more than anything. All right, we arrived. Cool. Oh no! God damn it! My game crashed. All right, bear with me. Hey, I'm back. So I've actually been having a lot of issues here. I've been crashing 3 or 4 times. Now, every time I've crashed, I've been zoomed in onto that system. Don't know if that's anything to do with it, but I'm basically not going to zoom into it, and hopefully we'll be fine. Things have played out a little differently. We have our technology... We had a technology roll, and I decided to get regenerative hull tissue. I think that's different than what it was before. This time as well, I'll get something different. Zro Distillery. So basically, we're 2 months out from the autosave, and just a few little minor things have happened differently. Something I didn't realize, which I think is true of the save as well, is that the Tyrene Republic actually took this system. They took it for themselves, which I didn't think was, like, possible. But I think what I might do is let the Nrilga Swarm come up this way and take it back, and then maybe I'll go in. But yeah, I'm not going to be zooming into this system just because I'm worried about it. So I'm going to let them do their thing. They might end up engaging each other. If not, then we'll just push into Imrim and continue on as if nothing happened. But if there's going to be border gore like that, I'm going to either try to get it in a deal with them, or I'll be integrating them regardless of the vote, because I'm not going to handle that. No, I'll look at the vote, but I'll try to do everything I can to like trade as much stuff as possible to give me the systems to have no border gore. The Tyrene must stay in their box. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we don't have any more crashes. So let's let time play. Keep it on fast. So yeah, they're heading up there. Oh, nope, doesn't look like they're going to fight each other. So they should take this back, and if they do, I'm just going to go straight in. Receive reports. Oh, maybe this was causing the crash. I'm not too sure. Either way. So the Dakarite fragments are getting attacked by the Vazarin raiders. Man, their empire looks pretty thick. Just not going to risk zooming in. I want to, but just in case. Just for a little while on these 3 systems, because I don't know which one it is. I had many crashes, like I said. Anyways, so this was the level 2 anomaly that we were getting a bit further back here. An expedition sent to explore the wreck on the surface of the asteroid brought back an interesting find. It appears to be an emergency craft, judging by the lack of substantive propulsion systems on board, of which several pods are capable of sustained cryogenic suspension were found. Most had been dismantled to service a single jury-rigged pod containing one occupant. Although the system strained to keep them alive, by our best estimations, the cryogenic system failed over 500 years ago. Little can be determined from the creature's desiccated remains, with stellar radiation having sterilized most of its tissues. All is not lost, however, as the pure inventive genius of the improvised system has aided our knowledge of long-term system maintainability and cryogenics. So we just got some engineering tech. They still haven't got this back. There we go. Let's go. It's our time now. Yeah, I can't believe that. I wonder if it's because it wasn't necessarily bordering one of my own, because I'm pretty sure the Tyrene have come in themselves and been fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about our fleet, so we can land on Kundia now, the 4 defensive armies. Let's go. Legions are going down. And the name is Arix Erin, by the way. I'm after sitting through the loading screen 4 or 5 times, and you can see her name in the credits for the NSC2 mod as well as the machine ship sets.
Engaging hostile fleets.
So how's this planet? Sorry, I didn't even look. God damn it. Ugh. Armies. There we go. Absolutely making short work of them. The legions there doing great work. And we're in combat now. The remnants of their fleet. Oh no.
We have seized an enemy world.
It's staying Tyrene for some reason. Why is that? Why the hell is that? Damn, yeah, I don't know. They got it back and I came in. So why did it go to the Tyrene? I wonder if it's because they've got a claim on it or something. Not sure. Not sure. Or maybe I didn't give it enough time for the starbase to heal. I don't know. I'm not really too bothered about it anyway, but let's go this way. I will be bothered if it's just that one system now, but we'll see how it goes. So are our construction ships doing stuff? Isn't that a silly thing in the English language? It's difficult to even say for me. Oh yeah, we wanted to survey and then I see why he's here. Okay, cool. The corvettes have done their job. We're going to send the corvettes back this way, down into this system, doing their thing. Alright, we seem fine out here, which is good.
Engaging hostile stations.
Yeah, I'm just not going to look at that other system. Something going on out there. We've maxed out our food. Let's sell 5,000 of it. I don't know what I can do with food to... there's policies, isn't there, to give away more food. Maybe I'll have a look at those in a moment. So yeah, let's just sell, I don't know, let's sell 100 food a month. Nah, it's a bit too crazy. Let's sell 50 food a month. Make some extra energy off the back of it, and then see how we go. We're making ridiculous amounts of everything now. We just need to turn all these into, like, more specialized things. And we need pops to do that. Oh my god, look at us chasing down the scientists. How vicious.
Hostile fleet within range.
Yikes. Alright. Let's just start bombarding them. Why not? I would know. What am I talking about? Let's keep going. We can keep taking more territory. There's more here. This is Tyrene as well. No, I'm not happy with this. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. There's no Tyrene fleet here. Is there? Am I doing something where I'm like saying I'm conquering it for them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How do I get rid of this? Do I need to put a claim on? I'm not putting a claim on. That's ridiculous. I'm not spending influence. Give me that system. Systems. Let's see. I can't even ask for a system. I'm really at a loss then of what to do there. I'm guessing that you guys know I've made some mistake or something and now I'm probably conquering for them. That's my only assumption, but that's ridiculous. I don't want... What has happened? Oh, god damn it. Why has it gone to them? Come on, Darren, you can think of this. You can think of this mid-episode. There's got to be a way to figure this out. It's not to do with who we're laying through. It's not to do with claims, I don't think. Will the swarm? Is it fleet stance? Take point. Is it anything up here? Don't think so. They weren't even here, the Tyrene Republic. They weren't even here. We just gave it to them. Somehow. Alright, we'll just wait for a moment before you go any further. Not happy about that. Not one bit. Corvette fleet's going to engage their fleet actually pretty soon. That's going to be a 3v3. That's actually a really even battle. We should get out there and help. Let's take the faster ships, the Classes 1. Did we took the planet? We took Kundia. Let's keep going and keep taking all these other planets. There's something up with this one. It's got the anomalies on it. Alright, we're gonna land on... I don't know if we can do that. I've tried to queue it up, but I'm actually not sure if that's gonna work. Just in case it doesn't, let's just go land here first. Alright, physics research. Positronic AI. Research speed 5%. Shield capacitors. Proton launchers, etc. Let's go colony development speed. We're still gonna be setting a couple up. Actually, I don't even know if we will. Thinking about it, but just in case. I mean, there are 2 things left here, so sure. It's a cheaper tech. I always like getting the cheap ones. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a battle here. They're coming straight through. 3,000 versus 3,000 fleet power. They've got more corvettes than we do. I feel like we're gonna lose that fight. We're buying time yet again, though, for our other fleet to come through. If he can just hold out. Titus Auspius, just hold. I feel like the same song is played like a million times now. What can we put on? Put on some regular Stellaris. There we are. Our fleet's here. Just get involved.
Commencing planetary invasion.
Just hold on. We're almost there. Just hold on.
Planetary invasion success.
Don't give up. All right, we're there. We're there. Good. Excellent. All right, so now the good thing is we don't have to go all the way back. We only have to go back to Ambicia, and that's where we can heal. So the main fleet, I'm assuming if we head out this way, we'll be getting territories for ourselves yet again. So let's do that. As we pick these guys apart. Planetary invasion successful. Let's keep going up this way. So that's another planet under us right now. Let's we can get rid of this station. Downgrade it, please. Because we're over our limit. That fixes things. So this planet, for instance, let's have a look. Assembly cell. 17 pops on it. Really high stability, actually. We're growing a human there. Like we said before, this is an ocean world. So let's resettle one human here from somewhere. Oh, there's already humans here. How's that a thing? How is there 3 human pops here? We just took it. Is that a thing when taking hive minds now? You get some pops on the planet or something? Not too sure. I don't think we have them on... We didn't have it on the Savannah world or anything. I didn't move them there. What about Kundia? That's a boundless ocean. Did we get people there? Yeah, we did. How odd. Wow. Alloy Central out here. Although there's really not much we can do about all that. This... I don't want this planet. We want to turn the... We want to... Yeah, we actually can't click it. We need to decolonize this if we want to turn this boundless ocean into... Consecrate it. That's what I'm trying to say. So, let's see. Consecrate to Neptune. 10% ship speed, boundless ocean. I mean, is this a really valuable planet that I should definitely be going for? I don't know. I'd rather consecrate it. And we can always change that later if we want to. So I might just move all the humans off. Yeah. So resettle these guys. I don't know where they came from. But they're gone now. It's just...
Construction online.
chaos, basically. It's just Nerilga swarms dying and crime and things like that. Alright, great. Maxed out minerals now as well. Alright, let's increase the amount we're selling. It has to be more than we're making if we want to start lowering the number down. Which is just a way to slow burn.
Active war zone in proximity.
Slow burn our minerals away before we spend them. Nothing for our scientists to do out here. Not sure what happened to this guy. He got kicked out of this area again from the Dakarite fragments. We were surveying it. Let's just put him on auto exploration for now then. Wow, that's a pretty far distance. Jeez. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just send him back. I don't know. Stay here, I guess, for now. Yeah, nothing you can do either. Although you can start doing that. Research that project. Good. Okay. He's building everything anyway, so you can head up here, build up there. So our territory is expanding up here. Sorry, I'm getting a bit bogged down. I'm also just kind of panicked with the... First of all, the raids are going on all over the place, but I'm also panicked about the fact that we're giving the Tyrenians territory out here. I really don't want to do that. So I'm not too sure what to do other than to maybe take... I don't know. I have no idea what to do now, because it's only one system out. And I feel like it's just going to be given to them because of bordering. That's my assumption. I don't know. We have debris out there. Let's go grab that. You need to just go in orbit so I stop looking at you. Alright, good. Alright, we're back to normal. So Colonia Remus. Let's start investing in some city districts, a couple mining districts. Let's go with Colonia Pacifica. That's mining as well. Not that we need it, but just start banging out some districts real quick. And then something like Elysium. We might need a second Forge World, really, at some point, because we've got such an excess of minerals, and there's no reason why we shouldn't just build alloys on one of these other worlds at this point. So maybe, yeah, maybe Romulus kind of fits. It's currently listed as a generator world, actually. Something with low amounts of stuff, like this would be good. It's already used. Yeah, this world. Assembly Cell. It's obviously just one of the new ones where we're killing off a lot of the pops, but this is all fine. We'll get this planet up and running in no time. Give it its own sector eventually as well. Have to give it a new name. But there's several pops there right now, so... We're going to get into this. I feel like micromanagement's going to get pretty tedious soon. Right, how we doing? We're at the Jincath system. We haven't actually engaged yet. Is it bugged? Am I bugged right now? What the hell is going on? My ships are tiny. And we're like in a star. The colony is in the star. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Star's gonna go supernova. Yeah, I think it's just... I don't know what's scaled wrong. The ships or them? I'm guessing... them. Oh no, they are bugged.
New technology discovered.
Are they? Oh no, they're not. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, everything's fine. It's just a giant star. I mean, it's the size of the entire system. Look at the rings of the system. This is the outer layer of the system. This star is ridiculous. It's like the biggest star ever. You want to extend our deal? Absolutely. Absolutely. 5,000 energy. Alright, ignore that star system. That's fine. Just some scaling issues. Cheapest tech is fleet supremacy. I think that colony is being... I think it's safe to say that colony is definitely wiped out. The one that's like within the star. What should we get now? System energy grid, gamma lasers. This is still a really cheap tech. Let's get that one first. Have we landed yet? Oh no, we haven't. Come on, let's go. Cannot land armies on a planet that is being colonized. Oh, it's not done yet. Oh, it's almost done. In 2 months. I'm gonna just wipe it out. Alright, well we can wait. And that will secure the entire north. And then we're gonna try and get as much stuff down here before we then wrap up the episode. And then I'll be looking at the comments in between these, so you guys can let me know what I can do out here, if anything, to prevent this weird situation that we've got going on. Holy crap, the Norilga go all the way down here. It's crazy. All the way down into this system. We could always do something people were mentioning as well, which is just release a portion of territory as a vassal and have a sub-state if we go over our Empire Sprawl, which it looks like we might end up doing. Now, did we ever finish the excavation out here? That's still going. Wow, that's a rough one. Negative 70% chance of breakthroughs. He is level 5, skill bonus 7. It's a tough one to crack. What happened here? Did I take Pops off Cicero? Did I make a mistake? Maybe. Let's resettle them back on. What the hell happened? Okay, so Cicero, Tiberium, let's send some over. I'm confused. I'm gonna have to look at this in my own time, but yeah, I don't know what's happened there. Why that
technology discovered.
Got destroyed? And we're over the pop limit, I think. I'm very confused. Did I miss a message? God, I feel so lost. I feel like I'm just asking questions with no answers at this point. Alright, a dry dock. Ooh. Oh yeah, we read this before, I think. About making... within shipyards allowing workers to more easily build, maintain, upgrade, and repair warships at once. Yes. Alright, let's put on some of my own music. Gather my thoughts. It's been such a disjointed episode just because of, like, the war, the crashes that I ended up getting. And now, like, I have all these issues on the right side here, and I'm just confused. Let me gather my thoughts. So let's just do a quick recap right before we wrap up. We have our fleet down here at Jinkath. And then, yeah, that star being really weird as well. Jinkath. We have the system survey. Let's expand. And we'll take this area as well. Our corvettes went back to heal here. They can repair or rebuild. You could also upgrade if they wanted to, but we'll leave that. Let's just go out and take this system. And then I think that might be it. We'll need to send a scientist out. What was that? We're unable to build certain things. Oh yeah, I'd queued up 2 fleets to do it. That's why. That's fine. Yep, so we're getting all the kind of random things that have been left around in these systems as well. General Queso Tadius. Oh no. While waiting for his invasion over this colony, he passed away. Queso Tadius was, he had a triumph for his first invasion, very first general to ever lead a planetary invasion, and it was against the Tyrrhene Republic at the system of Scylla, I think. He's conquered many worlds in his days, fought the Titans. Bit of a legend, a legendary commander. Alright, let's get a new one in. Army morale, damage, leader experience. So General Lucia Dexius. She's a glory seeker. This should be called like something after Tadius. So if you guys have an interesting name for this transport fleet to do with Queso Tadius, I want it named after that. We're gonna land in. For Queso, for Tadius.
Commencing planetary invasion.
Instant capture. Alright, good stuff. So that's that world under our control. Barely anybody on it. We're just gonna let that one die out as well. What type of world is it? Yes, Savannah as well. So that world's dead. It's a cool looking star system as well. So the next one would be... Oh shit, there's an archaeological dig site down here as well. We'll have to check that out. Yeah, where are we gonna go next? This one's a really weird one as well. I guess we could take this planet, despite the Tyrene Republic owning the system. We'll have to see how that plays out. What's the current situation in the Galactic Senate? Senate's in session. Support, that's good. I like to see it. The Kosher Trade League are actually gaining in terms of weight against me. So they might be catching up. Well, I mean, they're already ahead, but they might be just like speeding up as well now. Alright, well, let's have a little zoom out, turn off the hyperlanes for a second as well, and just take a real nice look at like what we've done. So remember, our previous territory really stopped around here. That was the border. Now we've taken all of this in the course of just this one war. We've split the Norilga swarm in two, defeated them pretty handedly. I'm gonna have to go through and re-specialize some of these planets. We definitely need to be making way more alloys. We want to get that particle accelerator started, and then figure out which worlds are gonna die off, and figure out like how much, kind of also what rate they're dying at. Currently, we have taken on quite a lot in Norilga. We're at 20% of our population is in Norilga swarm right now, and they're going to start dying off, which will lower down our Empire sprawl from pops. They still contribute to that, but as they're being purged, that number will fall down. Things should be all right. We should be able to get gateway technology soon, and then actually make a gateway. That's what's going to help us with the raids. Set up a gateway, start making gateways all over the Empire, and create our real, you know, the Via Augusta, but like straight from Augusta to Sol, you know? Something like that would make a lot more sense. Could also be a dangerous thing if other people use them, but yeah, that seems like it would make a lot of sense. Now that we have that tech, it should start appearing, or we have that in our Empire, it should start appearing. No more news on the Astanian Empire, so that's still going. I'm just a bit afraid to land on that orbital habitat. Romulus and Remus is being colonized. So that's all good. I have to just double check a bunch of stuff now behind the scenes, like kind of all our governors, all our specializations for worlds, and I might even start using the outliner to show me just sectors at a time, because it can get like really jarring now to figure out which one is where. But yeah, we have to make a new sector here called the Frontier Sector with Condia Assembly and all that in it now, so we'll have to check on those in future. But man, I've been really enjoying it. This episode I feel like was a bit all over the place. Apologies for that. You know, it's just a bit disjointed. If you have any indication of what the hell is going on up here, let me know. I'll probably ask my Discord as well in the meantime. And that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. What we're going to be doing in the next one, I imagine, is we're going to be looking at the votes to see are we going to be integrating the Tyrene or not. If we are, then this problem's largely solved anyway. And if not, we're going to be continuing anyway with our Norilga swarm attack. And I don't know what we're going to do after that, to be honest. We're going to start thinking maybe about the 1066-7 override. We had said that we were going to take them out and disassemble them for alloys, which would be a huge alloy boon that we could use then to fund megastructures potentially. So things are looking pretty hot. We're coming up on the 100-year mark as well at this point, which is pretty interesting. We've gained ourselves numerous amounts of slaves. If we just really quickly look, yeah, currently it's a bit skewed right now because of obviously the Norilga taking 20%. But right now, humans, we have 50% in total. That's 200 pops are human, 24 Naval, 53 Adix. That's insane. And the thing is, they're coming from the Traxian Empire, so they must be pushed out of that place, somehow getting pushed into the Kosher, which are then flooding into our territories, lusting after those Gaia worlds that we have. But I can't believe we're that many. 50? They must be coming in so fast. Let's have a look really quickly at one of these planets. Okay, see if we can see where they're coming in. Yeah, see, I don't know. It'll probably take ages to really find where they're coming in. I imagine it's a Gaia world, so... Well, either way, how fast are they coming in? 0.9 migration or immigration? 5 growth? I guess that's pretty fast. 4.7 growth. Just curious as to 4.8 growth. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's 6.67 on Gaia. That's insane. Oh, you know what? That might be to do with the the customs. Although that actually reduces, it says all migration, negative 15%. So you think it's slow down, not speed up. Let's take a look. Why is that so high? Growth progress, 6.67. Fertility breacher, cloning. I don't know what that means. I'm not cloning them. Maybe these pops are being cloned back on Alaria or wherever they're coming from. New life, fertility preacher, planetary features is reducing immigration to 0. If immigration is 0, that's migration out, right? And immigration is in. If immigration is 0, then I'm not really sure as to how this is even occurring, to be quite frank. But like I said, I'm not a good stats reader. I don't know what's going on there. I'm a UI guy. I'd like a big ass UI thing that says in, and here's why, and out, and here's why, with nice art. That's what I like. Dumb it down. Dumb it all the way down for me. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys again very much for watching. I look forward to reading all of your comments, the lore, the votes. So the current votes, if I recall, were to do with, that I haven't seen yet, are to do with integrating the Tyrene Republic. I think there was one more. I will be pitching a question of gene editing at some point, but not just yet. Alright, thank you guys again. See you in the next one.